Here they come. Big Daddy.
Well, Rick,
Hello, Big Daddy. Congratulations.
I read the register that you get a new memorial window, preach. Oh, St. Paul's in Grenada has 3 memorial windows. The latest one is a Tiffany stained glass window that costs $2,500. A picture of Christ, the Good Shepherd with the Lamb and the song. Give that window, preach. Clyde Fletcher's widow also presented St. Paul with baptismal font.
You know what? Somebody ought to give our church the cooling system, Bruce.
Yes, sir, Bob. And you know what Cousin Henry's family gave his memory to the church at Tulare? A complete new stone parish house with a basketball court in the basement.
Hey, Preach,
Spanking
what's
new-
all this talk about memorials, Preach? Think somebody's about to kick off around here, is that it?
Rick, why don't you turn on the Wi-Fi? Let's start the party off with some music.
You do it, Maggie.
We gave that thing for a 3rd anniversary present. Got 3 speakers in it.
Turn that damn thing off.
Last Rick, last my precious baby.
All right, turn it back on.
Yes, my precious baby. What's that you got in your hand? You put that liquor down, son. Your hand was made for holding something better than that.
Look at Brick put it down.
A bad boy, you're my fair little boy. Give Big Mama a kiss, you bad boy. Oh, look at him shy away, will you? Rick never liked being kissed or made a fuss over. I guess it's because he's always had too much of it. You turn that thing off. I can't stand TV. Radio was bad enough, but TV's going to want better. I mean, one was. Yeah, what am I sitting down here for? I'm going to be sitting next to my sweetheart on the sofa. Dance with you. Love him up a little. Preacher! Hey, preach! You give me your hand, help me up from this sofa.
None of your tricks, Big Mama.
What trick? You give me your hand so I can get up. Ever seen a preacher on a fat lady's lap, folks? Ever seen a preacher on a fat lady's lap?
Big Mama! Big Mama! You quit your horsing. You're too old, too fat for that sort of crazy kid stuff. Besides, a woman with your blood pressure, she had 200 last spring. Risking a stroke when you mess around like
Here
that.
comes Big Daddy's birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3. Skidmarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidmarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidmarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidmarink-a-doo. Big Daddy, you. We love you in the morning, we love you in the night. We love you when we're with you and when we're out of sight. Skidmarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidmarink-a-doo. You call a
I know what the hell's the matter with you.
She's just so
I'm
happy.
so happy Big Daddy. I have to cry or something. Rick, you know the wonderful news I got from the clinic about Big Daddy. We got it for 100%. He just 100% passed the examination with flying colors. But now that we know there's nothing wrong with Big Daddy but his plastic coat, and I can tell you all something, I was worried sick. I'm out of my mind for fear that Big Daddy might have
We just want to give Big Daddy his birthday present. This is so great.
open the package. Now you open your present, Big Daddy.
Open it yourself. I want to ask Brick something. Come here, Brick.
Big Daddy's calling you, Brick.
Hello, Big Daddy, I'm crippled.
I see you're crippled. I want to know how you got crippled.
Oh, look! Why, look! It's a cashmere robe. You sound surprised, Maggie. Well, I never saw one before. Oh, that's funny. Why is that funny? All my family ever had was family and luxury such as cashmere robes. Still surprised me. Well, I don't see how you could be so surprised when you bought it yourself at Lowenstein's in Memphis last Saturday.
I said why?
How I know because the salesgirl that sold it to you waited on me and said, "Oh, Mrs. Pollock, your sister-in-law just bought a cashmere robe for your husband's father." Sister woman, your talent's a waste of being housewife and mother. You really ought to be for the FBI.
What?
Smoking the reefer, running neck and neck.
Preacher? I hope I'm not butting in on more talk of memorial stained glass windows, am I, Preacher? Preacher!
Big Daddy, don't you think I'm preaching?
You ever hear that expression, all hawk and no spit? You bring that expression to mind with that dry nose cough of yours, all hawk and no spit.
Oh, I wondered if the mosquitoes acted tonight.
What's that, little mama? You make some remark?
Oh, yes, I said I wondered if the mosquitoes would just eat us alive if we went outside.
Well, if they do, I'll have your bones pulverized for fertilizer.
Last week we had an airplane spraying the place, and I think it done something good.
Rick, they tell me, if what they tell me is true, you was doing some jumping last night on the high school athletic field.
Rick, Big Daddy's talking to you, son.
What was that, Big Daddy?
They say you were doing some jumping on the high school track field last night.
That's what they told me, too.
Uh-huh. Was it humping or jumping you was doing out there? What were you doing out there at 3 a.m.? Laying a woman on that center track?
Now, Big Daddy, you are off the sick list now, and I'm
Why?
not going to excuse you for talking so nasty in front of
Why? I asked you, Brick. Was you cutting you a piece of poontang out there last night on that center track? I thought maybe you was chasing poontang, tripped over something and he did chase.
No, sir, I don't think so.
What the hell were you doing out there at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Running and jumping the hurdles, Big Daddy. Running and jumping the hurdles. But those high hurdles have gotten a little too high for me now.
Because you was drunk.
Sober, I wouldn't have tried to jump
Big
below.
Daddy, no,
I said stop it quick, miss!
Big Daddy, I will not allow you to talk that way, not even on your birthday.
I'll talk like I want to on my birthday. I don't know any other goddamn day of the year. And anybody around here doesn't like it knows what they can do.
You don't mean that.
What makes you think I don't mean
But it just don't mean
that?
it.
You don't know a goddamn thing and you never did.
Big Daddy, you don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I mean it. I put up with a whole lot of crap around here because I thought I was dying. And you thought I was dying and started taking over. You can stop taking over now, Ida, because I'm not going to die. You can just stop me out of this business of taking over because you're not taking over because I'm not dying. I've been through the laboratory in a goddamn exploratory operation, and I'm not dying of cancer, but you thought I was dying of. Ain't that so? Didn't you think I was dying of cancer, Ida? Ain't that so, Ida? And you have an idea that I was dying of cancer, now you can take control of this place and everything on it? I got that impression. I seem to get that impression with your loud voice everywhere and your fat old body butting in here and there.
Hush, the preacher.
Fuck the goddamn preacher.
Oh!
You heard what I said. Fuck the goddamn preacher!
I've never seen you act like this before, and I can't like what's got in you.
I've been through all the laboratory and operation and all, just so I would know if you or me was boss around here. Now, I found out it's me and not you, and that's my birthday present and my cake and champagne, because for 3 years now you've been gradually taking over. Boss, talking, sashaying your fat old body around this place I made. I made this place. I was overseer on it. I was overseer on the straw in Old Sheller Plantation. I quit school at 10. I quit school at 10 years old, went to work like a nigger in the fields and rose to be overseer of the straw in Old Sheller Plantation. And Old Straw died, and I became Old Sheller's partner. And the place got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I did all that myself with no goddamn help from you. And now you think you're just about to take over? Well, I'm just about to tell you, you're not just about to take over. You're not just about to take over a goddamn thing. Is that clear to you now? Is it very plain to you now? Is it understood completely? To do the laboratory A to Z. At the goddamn exploratory operation, there's nothing wrong with me but a spastic colon. Spastic, I guess, by disgust. The goddamn lies and lies I've had to put up with. All the goddamn hypocrisy I've had to put up with all these 40 years we've been living together. Hey, Ida. Blow out the candles on the birthday cake. Purse up your lips, draw a deep breath, and blow out the goddamn candles.
Oh, Big Daddy. Oh, Big Daddy.
What the hell's the matter with you?
In all these years, you never believed that I loved you.
Ah,
And I did. I did so much. I did love you. I even got your hate in your hardness, Big Daddy.
wouldn't that be funny if it was true? Oh. Brick! Hey, Brick! I didn't call you, Maggie. I called Brick.
Well, I'm just delivering him to you.
Why you do that?
Do what, Big Daddy?
Wipe a kiss off your mouth like she spit on you.
I don't know. I wasn't conscious of it.
Yeah, that woman of yours got a better shape to her than Gooper's, but somehow they got the same look about them.
What sort of look is that?
I don't know how to describe it. It's the same look.
They don't look peaceful, do they?
No, they sure hell don't.
They look nervous as cats.
That's right. They look nervous as cats.
Nervous as a couple of cats on a hot tin roof.
That's right, boy. They look nervous as a couple of cats on a hot tin roof. You know, it's funny. You and Gooper being so different would pick out the same type of woman.
Both of us married into society, Big Daddy.
Crap. I wonder what it is getting that look.
Well, sir, they're sitting in the middle of a big piece of land. 28,000 acres is a pretty big piece of land, and so they're squaring off on it. He's determined to knock off a bigger piece of it than the other whenever you let it go.
Huh. Fire a surprise for them women. I'm not going to let go of it for a long time yet if that's what they're waiting for.
That's right, Big Daddy. You just sit tight and let them scratch each other's eyes out.
Bet you life I'm going to sit tight and let them sons of bitches scratch their eyes out. But Gooper's wife's a good breeder. You got to admit, she's fertile. Hell, it's something tonight. She had them all at the table. They had to put a couple extra leaves in the table and make room for them all. She got 5 heading down, another one coming.
Yup, 6 is coming.
6? Hell, she'll probably drop a litter next time. You know, Brick, I swear to God, I don't know how it happens.
Now what happens, Big Daddy?
Well, you get yourself a piece of land by hook or crook, and things start growing on it. Things start accumulating on it before you know it gets completely out of hand, just completely out of hand.
Let's say nature hates a vacuum, Big Daddy.
Yeah, that's what they say, but sometimes I think a vacuum's a hell of a lot better than stuff nature replaces it with. Is somebody out there by that door? Hey, hey!
Hush!
Yup.
Who?
Someone interested in what we say to each other.
Gooper? Gooper!
Did you call for Cooper, Big Daddy?
Oh, it was you.
Do you want Cooper, Big Daddy? 'Cause I'm
No, and I don't want you. I want some privacy while I'm having a confidential talk with my son, Brick. Now, see, I didn't get to close them doors. But if I have to close them fucking doors and go to have a private talk with my son, Brick, you just let me know and I'll close them, because I hate eavesdroppers. I don't like any kind of sneaking or spying.
What? Big Daddy,
You stood on the wrong side of the moon and threw your shadow.
Well, I was just walking by.
You was just nothing but spying, and you know
What, Big Daddy? You're so unkind for some reason to those that really love you.
it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! I'm gonna move you poop out of that room next to this. It's none of your goddamn business what goes on in here tonight between Brick and Maggie. You listen like a couple of rotten peacock spies, and then you go and give her a report on what you hear to Big Mama, and she comes to me and says they say such and so and so about what goes on with Brick and Maggie. And she says, it makes me sick. I'm gonna move you and go out of that room. Can't stand sneaking a spine. It makes me puke. Now listen, Doolittle. Oh yeah, they listen. Give them reports on what they hear to Big Mama. Now what goes on in here between you and Maggie, they say that you won't sleep with her, that you sleep on the sofa. Now is that true or not true? You know, if you don't like Maggie, get rid of Maggie. What are you doing there now?
Freshening up my drink.
Son, you got a real liquor problem.
Yes, sir, I know that.
That why you quit sports and now because of this liquor problem?
Yes, sir, I guess so.
Son, don't guess about it. It's too important.
Yes, sir.
And listen to me, don't look at that damn chandelier. Something else we got a fire sale in Europe. Now, life is important. There's nothing else to hold on to. A man that drinks is throwing his life away. Don't do it. Hold on to your life. There's nothing else to hold on to. Now sit down over here so we don't have to raise our voices. We always have ears in this place.
All right, Big Daddy.
Quit. Now, how'd that come about? Some disappointment?
I don't know, do you?
I'm asking you, goddammit. How the hell would I know if you don't?
I just got out there and found out I had a mouthful of cotton. I was always 2 or 3 beats behind what was going on the field, and so I quit. Yes, quit.
Son,
Huh.
well, I took in too much smoke. It made me a little lightheaded. Why is it so damn hard for people to talk?
Yeah. It's a nice peaceful sounding clock. I like to hear it all night.
Well, we got that clock the summer we went to Europe. Me and Big Mama on that damn Cook's tour. I had such an awful time in my life. I'm telling you, son, them gooks over there that gouge your eyeballs out there grand hotels, and Big Mama bought more stuff than you could haul a couple of boxcars, and that's no crap. Yeah, where she went on that whirlwind tour? Bought. No, half that stuff still crated in the cellar. Huh? Underwater last spring. That year. Nothing on earth but a great big auction, that's all it is. Bunch of worn out old places, just a big fire sale, the whole fucking thing. Big Mama went wild in it. You couldn't hold that one with a mule's harness. Bought. Yeah, it's lucky I'm a rich man. Yes, 3 balls and half that stuff mildewing in the cellar. Well, it's lucky I'm a rich man. It sure is lucky. Yeah. I'm a rich man, Brick. A mighty rich man. You know how much I'm worth? Yes, Brick. Guess how much I'm worth? Close to $10 million in cash and blue chip stocks outside, mind you, 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the valley now. Man can't buy his life with it. Can't buy back his life when his life is spent. That's one thing not offered in the Euro fire sale. The American market to any other market on earth. Can't buy back his life when his life is finished. That's a sobering thought. A very sobering thought. One I've been turning over and over in my head until today. I'm wise and sadder, Rick, for this experience I've done going through. You know, there's one thing else I've known about Europe.
What's that, Big Daddy?
The hills around Barcelona in the country of Spain. And the children running over them bare hills in their bare skins, begging like starving dogs with howling screeches. And how fat the priests are on the streets of Barcelona. So many of them, and so fat and so pleasant. You know, I could feed that country. I got money enough to feed that goddamn country, but the human animal is a selfish beast, and I don't reckon the money I passed out to them howling children is more than most of the chairs in this room. I mean, pay to put a good cover on that chair. Hell, I threw money at them like it's scared of feed corn for chickens. Threw money at them just to get rid of them long enough so they could climb in the car and drive away. And then, in Morocco, me a cigar. It was fearful hot. And this Arab woman stood in the road and stared at me till I was embarrassed. She stood stock still in that hot, dusty road and stared at me till I was embarrassed. But listen to this. She had a little naked child with her. A little naked girl, barely able to talk. After a while, she set the child down on the road, gave it a push, and whispered something to her. This child come toward her, barely able to walk, come toddling up to me. Jesus, makes me sick to remember that. It reached out his hand and tried to unbutton my trousers. Oh, this child's not yet 5. You believe me? Or you think I'm making it up? I went back to the hotel. I said to Big Mama, get packed. We're clearing out of this country. Yes, I.
And you're showing talking,
You
Jack.
was a selfish beast, but the fact that he's dying, don't give him no pity for others. No, sir. Did you say something?
Yes.
What?
Hand me over that crutch so I can get up.
Where are you going?
I'm taking a little short trip to Echo Spring.
Where?
Liquor cabinet.
Yes, son. Human animal's a beast that dies. And if he's got money, he buys and buys and buys. And I think the reason he buys everything he can buy is because somewhere in the back of his mind, he's got the crazy hope that one of his purchases will be life everlasting, which it never can be. Human animal is a beast that dies.
Yeah, you sure are shooting the breeze here tonight.
I've been quiet here lately. Spoke not a word, just sat and stared into space. I had a heavy load weighing on me. But tonight, that load's took off me. That's why I'm talking. The sky looks different to me.
You know what I like to hear most?
What?
Solid quiet. Perfect, unbroken quiet.
Why?
It's more peaceful.
Man, you'll hear enough of that in the grave.
You talking to me, Big Daddy?
Why are you so anxious to shut me up?
Well, sir, ever so often you say to me, Brick, I want to have a talk with you. But when we talk, it never materializes, nothing's said. Now, you sit on that couch and gas about this and that, and I look like I listen. I mean, I try to look like I listen, but I don't listen. Not much. Communication is awfully hard between people, and somehow between you and me, it just don't happen.
You ever been scared? I mean, have you ever felt downright terror about something? Just a minute. Brick,
What?
son, I thought I had it.
What, Big Daddy?
Hands up.
Oh.
I thought the old man made out of bones and laid his cold and heavy hand on my shoulder.
Well, Big Daddy, you kept tap mouth about it.
You know, a pig squeals, but a man, he keeps a tight mouth about it in spite of not having a pig's advantage.
And what advantage is that?
Ignorance of mortality is a comfort. A man don't have that comfort. His own living thing conceives of death. It knows what it is. The others go without knowing, without any knowledge of it, which is no way any living thing should go without knowing, without any knowledge of it. And yet the pig squeals. The man, sometimes you keep a tight mouth about it. Sometimes you can't keep a tight mouth about it. I wonder
What, Big Daddy?
what a whiskey highball into this spastic condition.
No, sir. It might do it good.
Jesus, I can't tell you. Sky's open. Christ, it's open again. It's open, boy. It's open.
You feel better, Big Daddy?
Better. Yeah, I can breathe. All my life I've been like a doubled up fist. Pounding, driving, smashing. Well, now I'm gonna loosen up them doubled up hands and I'm gonna touch things easy with them. You know what I'm contemplating?
No, sir. What are you contemplating?
Pleasure. Pleasure with women. I'll tell you something, boy, you might not guess. I still have a desire for women, and this is my 65th birthday.
I think that's mighty remarkable, Big Daddy.
Remarkable?
Admirable, Big Daddy.
You're damn right it is. Remarkable and admirable both. All my life I realized I didn't have me enough. That's done many a change because of screws, inventions, crap. All that stuff is bull. It took the shadow of death to make me sick. Now that shadow's listed, I'm gonna cut loose and have me up. Hey, what is it you call it? Have me up. Have me a ball.
Ball,
That's right, a ball. Yeah. I slept with Big Mama till I was, 5 years ago when I was 60 and she was 58, and never even liked it. Never did.
Don't you men hear that phone ring? I heard it way out on the gallery.
There's 5 rooms up this front gallery. Why do you have to come through this one? Right. When Big Mama goes out of the room, I forget what she looks like.
Hello!
But when she comes back in the room, I see what she looks like, and I wish I didn't.
Hello, Miss Sally!
Where are you going?
Out for a breather.
Now I get you, and you stay here and let's talk is finished.
Oh, I thought this talk was finished, Big
It
Daddy.
ain't even been done.
My mistake, excuse me. I just wanted to feel that river breeze.
Set back down that chair.
Miss Sally, you're a case. You're a caution, Miss Sally.
Jesus, she's talking to my old maid sister again.
Why didn't you give me a chance to explain it to you?
Break this up, Vern.
Well, goodbye now, Miss Sally. Now you come down real soon. Big Daddy's dying to see you.
Crap.
Yes, well, goodbye now, Miss Sally. Big Daddy, that was Miss Sally calling from Memphis again. You know what she done, Big Daddy? She called her doctor in Memphis to get him to tell her what that spastic thing is. And then she called me back to tell me how relieved she was. Hey, let me in.
No, won't you just back out and go do one of them other 5 rooms?
Big Daddy? Big Daddy? Oh, Big Daddy, you didn't mean those things you said to me, did you? Sweetheart? Sweetheart? Oh, Big Daddy, you didn't mean those awful things you said to me, did you? I know you didn't mean those things in your heart. Oh, Big Daddy, those awful things you said.
All I ask of that woman is that she leave me alone. But she can't admit to herself that she makes me sick. That comes from having slept with her for too many years. Should have quit a long time ago, but that woman, she couldn't get enough of it. And I was good in bed. Never should have wasted so much of it on her. You know, they say you got just so many, and each one's numbered. Well, I got a few left in me, a few, and I'm gonna find me a good one to spend them on. I'm gonna pick me a choice one. I don't care what she costs. I'm gonna smother her in mix. I'm gonna strip her naked, smother her in mix, and choke her with diamonds. I'm gonna strip her naked, choke her with diamonds, smother her in mix, and hump her from hell to records.
Is that Big Daddy laughing in there?
Crap, them 2 drips. Yes, son. Brick boy. I'm happy, son. I'm happy, boy. I'm happy. What makes you so restless? You got ants in your britches?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Something hasn't happened.
And what's that?
Click.
Did you say click?
Yes, click.
What click?
Click I get in my head that makes me peaceful.
I sure in hell don't know what you're talking about, boy, but it disturbs me.
It's just a mechanical thing.
What's a mechanical thing?
It's click I get in my head that makes me peaceful. I gotta drink till I get it. It's just a mechanical thing. Something like a switch. Clicking off in my head, turn the hot light off and the cool night on, and all of a sudden there's peace.
Jesus. I didn't have no idea it got this bad with you. Boy, you're alcoholic. try to let things go.
I gotta wait till I hear this click in my head that makes me peaceful. It usually happens sooner than this, sometimes as early as noon, but today it's dilatory. I guess I just haven't got the right level of alcohol in my bloodstream yet.
Expecting death made me blind. I didn't have no idea a son of mine would be turning into a drunkard under my nose.
Well, now you do, Big Daddy. The news has penetrated.
Oh, now I do. The news is penetrating.
So if you'll excuse
No,
me,
I won't excuse you.
I better sit by myself until I hear this click. It's just a mechanical thing, but it don't happen except when I'm alone or talking to no one.
You have a long, long time, boy, to sit still and talk to no one. But now, you're talking to me. At least, I'm talking to you. Now, you sit down there in that chair and listen to me until I tell you this conversation's over.
This talk's like all the others we ever had together in our lives. Nowhere. It's painful, Big Daddy.
You'll let it be painful, but don't you move from that chair. I'm gonna remove this crutch.
I can hop on one foot, and if I fall, I can crawl.
You ain't careful, you gonna crawl right off this plantation, and then by Jesus, you'll have to hustle your drinks on Skid Row.
That will come, Big Daddy.
Oh, won't. With my son, I'm gonna straighten you out. Now that I'm straightened out, I'm gonna straighten you out.
Yeah?
That's right, the news come in today from the Oxford Clinic. You know what they told me? The only thing that they could detect with all the instruments of science in that great hospital was a little spastic condition of the colon, and nerves torn on my feet from worrying about it. I want you to know, I breathed a sigh of relief almost as powerful as a Vicksburg tornado. Hey, look, stay here, you son of a bitch, until I say so.
I can't!
You sure hell will, goddammit.
No, I can't. We talk. You talk in circles. We get nowhere. That's all I'm saying. You say you want to talk, you don't have a fucking thing to say to me.
Nothing to say to you when I'm telling you I'm gonna live when I thought I was
Oh,
dying.
Dad, is that what you have to say?
You son of a bitch! Ain't that important?
Well, you said that. That's it. Now I
Sit back
Oh,
down
you're
in
all
that chair.
balled up.
I ain't
son of a
balled
bitch.
up.
You are. You're all balled up.
Don't you tell me what I am, you drunken whelp. You sit down, I'm gonna tear the sleep off of you. You do what I say. The boss here. Now, don't you know I'm back in the driver's seat now?
Daddy,
What the hell are you doing in here,
why
big mama?
you shout like that? I just can't stand it.
Get out of here!
Christ.
Christ is right. Son of a hog fat.
Big Daddy, give me my crutch. Give me my crutch, Big Daddy.
Why do you drink?
Don't know. Give me my crutch.
You better think why you drink or give up drinking.
Daddy, will you just give me my crutch so I can get up off this floor?
First, you answer my question. Why do you drink? Why are you throwing your life away, boy, like something disgusting you picked up in the
Daddy,
street?
I'm in pain. I stepped on that foot.
Good. I'm glad you ain't so numb with liquor you can't feel some pain.
Spilled my drink.
I'll make a bargain with you. You tell me why you drink and I'll hand you one. I'll pour the liquor myself and hand it to you.
Why do I drink?
Yeah, why?
Give me a drink and I'll tell you.
Tell me first.
I'll tell you in one word.
What word?
Disgust. Now, how about that drink?
What are you disgusted with? You gotta tell me that first, otherwise being disgusted don't make no sense.
Give me my crutch.
You heard me, tell me what I asked you
I
first.
told you already. I said to kill my disgust.
Disgust with what?
You struck a hard bargain.
What are you disgusted with and I'll pass you the
I can
liquor.
hop on one foot, and if I fall, I can crawl.
You want liquor that bad?
Yeah. I want it that bad.
I'll give you a drink. Will you tell me what you're discussing with Brick?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll try to. you ever heard of the word mendacity?
Sure. Mendacity's one of them $5 words cheap politicians throw back and forth at one another.
You know what it means?
Don't I mean lying and lies?
Yes, sir, lying and lies.
Don't be lying if you drink.
We want Big Daddy, hooray, hooray. We want Big Daddy, hooray. We want Big Daddy. We want Big Daddy.
Big Daddy,
We want Big Daddy.
Keep out of here, Cooper!
Daddy.
Excuse me.
Someone been lying to you, Greg. Margaret been lying to you. Is your wife lying
Not
to you?
her, that wouldn't matter.
Then who and what about?
No one single person,
What
no
damn
one
I
life,
say?
the whole,
What do you
the
hold your
whole.
head for? You got a headache?
I'm trying to concentrate.
Concentrate, but you can't, because your brain's all soaked with liquor. Is that it? Wet brain? Hell, what do you know about this mendacity thing? Hell, I could write a book about it. Well, I could write a goddamn book about it and still not cover the subject near enough. Think of all the goddamn lies and lies I've had to put up with. Pretenses. Ain't that mendacity? Having to pretend things you don't think or feel, have any idea of, having for instance to act like I care for Big Mama? I've been able to stand aside, sound or smell of that woman for 40 years now, even when I laid her regular as a piston. Pretend to love that some bitch Cooper and his wife May, and them 5 cent speeches out there like parrots in the jungle. Jesus, can't stand to look at them. Church! Boys about Jesus out of me, but I go, I sit and listen to the full preacher. Clubs, Elks, Mason, Rotary, crap. You, I do like for some reason. Yet always have some feeling, affection for, yes, always. You, and being a success as a planner is all I've ever had any thought for my whole life, and that's the truth, and I don't know why, what it is. I've lived with mendacity. Why can't you live with it? Hell, nothing else to live with except mendacity, is there?
Yes, sir, there is something
What?
else you can live with. This, liquor.
That's not living, that's dodging away from life.
I want to dodge away from it
Why don't you kill yourself, man?
because I like to drink.
Oh, God, I can't talk to you.
I'm sorry, Big Daddy.
I'm as sorry as I am. I'm gonna tell you something. A while back when I thought my number was up, before I found out it was just this spastic cold, I thought about you. Should I not the jiggers up and give you this place when I go? I hate Cooper and May and know they hate me. And all 5 single little monkeys is just amazing Coopers, and I thought, yeah. And I thought, no, I couldn't make up my mind. I hate Cooper, his 5 saved monkeys, and that bitch May. Why in hell should I leave 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the valley now to love my kind? Why in hell, on the other hand, Brick, should I subsidize a goddamn fool on the bottom? Liked and not liked, maybe even loved. Why should I do that? Subsidize worthless behavior, rot, corruption.
I understand.
Yeah, if you do, you're a hell of a lot smarter than I am, goddamn, because I sure don't. And this I tell you, I ain't made up my mind on that question. And to this day, I ain't made out no will, and now I don't have to press it off. I can just wait and see if you pull yourself together and you don't.
That's right, Big Daddy.
I think I was kidding.
No, sir, I know you're not kidding.
You act like you don't believe it.
No, sir, I don't believe you.
Wait! Greg, don't let's leave it like this. Not like all them other talks we've had. We just talk around things. We talk around things for some fucking reason. I don't know what it is. It's like something's left not said, something not spoken, because neither one of us trusted the other
I
enough.
never lied to you, Big Daddy.
Why do you?
Sir,
These are 2 people that lie to one another.
we've never talked to one another.
We can now.
Big Daddy, there don't seem to be anything much to say.
You say you drink to kill, you discuss with lying.
You told me to give you a reason.
Liquor the only thing kill is discuss.
Now, yes.
But not once, huh?
Not when I was still young and believing. A drinking man is someone who wants to forget he isn't still young and believing.
Believe in what?
Believing.
Believe in what?
Believing.
I don't think you know what the hell you mean by believing. I sure don't know what you mean by believing. But if you got sports in your blood, go back to sports announcing.
Sitting in a glass box, watching games I can't play. Describing what I can't do while players do it. This is sweating out their disgust and confusion in contests I'm not fit for. Drinking a Coke half bourbon so I can stand it. It's no goddamn good anymore, no help. This out Randy, Big Daddy got there first.
I think you're passing the buck.
Well, you know many drinking men.
Oh, I've known a few of that species.
Could even tell you why he drank.
I think you're passing the buck to things like time, disgust, and mentacity. Crap. You gotta use language like that about a thing that's 90-proof bull, and I'm not buying
I
it.
had to give you a reason to get a drink.
You started drinking the day your friend Skipper died.
What are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting nothing. Man Gooper said there's something not exactly right.
Oh, not right.
Just not exactly normal.
Oh, they suggested that too? I thought that was Maggie's suggestion. Whose else suggestion is it? Is it yours?
Now,
Who
look,
else
I'm
thought
not
that?
around
Skipper?
my
Oh, what's
time.
that got to do with
I'm bummed up on
Whose
this
suggestion?
country.
Whose else suggestion is it?
I said that Hobo Joe was real
You think so
wise.
too?
Calm
You
down,
call me
Joe.
your son and a queer. I mean, that's why he put Maggie and me in this room that was Jack Straws and Peter O'Cello's. With that pair of old sisters slept in a double bed where both of them died.
What are you looking for, preacher?
The gentleman's laboratory.
Look, go back out. Go back out in the gallery. Go down to the end of the gallery. Use the bathroom connected with my bedroom. If you don't find it, ask them where it is.
Thanks.
Yes, I got talking in this place.
Oh,
Look, I seen all things and understood most of them till 1910. That was the year I wore my shoes through. I hocked my... I jumped off a yellow dog freight a half mile down the road, slept in a wagon and cotton outside the gin. Jack Straw and Peter O'Cello took me and hired me to manage this place, turn it into this one. When Jack Straw died, Peter O'Cello quit eating like a dog does and died like his master does, and he's dead.
Oh, Christ.
Just saying I understand such.
Skipper is dead. I have not quit eating.
No, but you started drinking.
you think so too? You think so too? You think so too? You think Skipper and I just did sodomy together? Is that what you think we did dirty things between
I don't
Skipper and
think
me? Is that what you think of
I
Skipper?
don't
You
know
think
that.
my pair of dirty old men? Straw, O'Cello, a couple of fucking sissies, queers? Is that what you think?
Jesus. Grab my hand.
No, I don't want your hand.
Well, I want yours. Get up. You're sweating like you're panting like you run a race.
Your daddy shot me.
You shocked me, Big Daddy, talking so casually about a thing like that. Don't you know how people feel about things like that? How disgusted they are by things like that. Well, I remember that old miss when a pledge to our fraternity, Skipper and mine, attempted to do an unnatural thing with. We not only dropped him like a hot rock, we told him to get off the campus, and he did. He got all the way
Yeah.
to North Africa, last I heard.
Yeah, I've come from further away than that, son. I've come from the other side of the moon, death country, and I'm not easily shocked by anything here. Anyhow, always lived with enough space around me so as not to be infected by the ideas of others. There's one thing you can grow in a place like this that's more important than cotton, and it's tolerance, and I've grown it.
Why can't real, deep friendship between two men be respected as something
Yeah.
clean and
It
decent
is,
without being thought of as fairies?
Look, I told Megan Gooper.
Frig man, Gooper! Frig all dirty lies and liars. Skipper and me had a clean, true thing between us. Had a clean friendship practically all our lives. So Maggie got the idea you're talking about now. Normal? No. It was too rare to be normal. Any true thing between two people was too rare to be normal. Oh. Once in a while, he put his hand on my shoulder, or I put mine on his. Or maybe we were touring the country together in pro football and shared hotel rooms. We'd reach across the space between the two beds and shake hands and say goodnight.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
wait,
one or two,
stop.
and not mistaken, it was. It was a pure and true thing. That's not normal.
Hurry, Dad. They're starting the fireworks.
Why is it so hard to talk?
All right, let's let it go. Come on out and get out of here.
Why did Skipper crack up? Why have you?
All right, you're asking for it, Big Daddy. We're finally gonna have that real, true talk you wanted. It's too late to stop it now. We gotta carry it through and cover every subject. Maggie declares that Skipper and I went into pro football after we left Ole Miss because we were scared to grow up. Wanted to keep on throwing those long, high passes. We'd be accepted except by time. The air of attack that made us famous. And so we did. We kept it up, that air of attack. We held it high, yeah, but that summer, Maggie, she laid down the law to me and said, now or never. And so I married Maggie.
How was Maggie in bed?
Great. The greatest. She went on the road that fall with the Dixie Stars. Oh, she made a great show of being the world's best sport. She wore a tall, bearskin cap, a shako they call it, a dyed moleskin coat, a moleskin coat dyed red, cut up crazy. She rented hotel ballrooms for victory celebrations. Would have canceled them when it turned out defeat. Maggie the cat. With Skipper, he had some fever which came back on him which doctors couldn't describe. I got that injury. It turned out to be just a shadow on the x-ray plate and a touch of bursitis. I laid in a hospital bed and watched our games on TV and saw Maggie on the bench next to Skipper after he was hauled out of the game for fumbles. Burned me up the way she hung on his arm. You know, I think Maggie's always sort of left out because she and me never got any closer than two people just getting in bed, which is not much closer than two cats on a fence, humping so. She took this time to work on poor dumb Skipper. He was a less than average student at Ole Miss, you know that, don't you? Poured in his mind the dirty, false idea that him and me was a frustrated case of that pair of old sisters that lived in this room, Jack Straw and Peter Hocello. He was Skipper. Went to bed with Maggie to prove it wasn't true. And when it didn't work out, thought it was true. Skipper broke in two like a rotten steak. No one ever turned so fast into a lush. We died of it so quick. Are you satisfied?
Are you satisfied?
With what?
That half-ass story.
What's half-assed about it?
Don't left out that story. What do you leave out?
Hello? Yes. I got a long-distance call which I had from Skipper.
Speaking, go ahead.
Which he made a drunken confession to me on which I hung up.
No.
First time we spoke to each other in our lives.
No, sir.
Well, you must have said something to him before you hung up.
What did I say to him?
Something, anything.
Nothing.
Just hung up.
Just hung up.
Well, we've tracked down the lie with which you're disgusted, what you're drinking to kill your disgust with, Brick. You've been passing a buck. Your disgust with Mendasa is disgust with yourself. You dug the grave of your friend and kicked him in before you faced truth with him.
His truth, not mine.
Okay, his truth, but you still wouldn't face it with him.
You can face truth. Can you?
Now look, don't go past the rotten.
Oh, how about all his birthday congratulations? These many, many happy returns of the day when everybody knows there won't be any except you!
No, no, you got it all wrong. Upside down, are you crazy?
Come on, Big Daddy, let's go in the gallery.
No. No one's going out. What was that you were saying?
I don't remember.
Many happy returns when you know there won't be any.
Hell, Big Daddy, just forget it. Let's go out in the gallery watch the fireworks are shooting off your birthday.
First, you finish that remark you was making before you cut off. Many happy returns when you know there won't be any. Ain't that what you just said?
Now, look, I can get around without that crutch if I have to, but it'd be a lot easier on the furniture and glassware if I didn't have to go swinging along like Tarzan.
Finish what you were saying!
Leave the place to Goopa and May and their 5 little same little monkeys. All I want is
Leave the place, you say.
all 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the valley now.
Who said I was leaving the place to go for anybody? This is my 65th birthday. I got 15 or 20 years left in me. I'll outlive you. I'll have that bury and pay for your coffin.
Sure, many happy returns. Now let's go out in the gallery and watch the fireworks.
You've been lying. Lying about the report from the clinic. Did they find some cancer, maybe?
Mendacity is the system we live in. Liquor is one way out. And death's the other.
I'll be dead. Family has a singing for you.
Sorry, Big Daddy. My head don't work anymore, and sometimes it's hard for me to understand how anyone cared if he lived or died or was dying or cared about anything but whether or not there was liquor left in the bottle. And so I said what I said without thinking. In some ways I'm no better than the others, in some ways worse, because I'm less alive. Maybe it's being alive that makes them lie. Me being almost not alive makes me sort of accidentally truthful. I don't know, but we've been friends. And being friends is telling each other the truth. You told me. I told you.
And son of lying bitch!
Rick, what the name of God is going on in this room? Give it to me! Casey, tell you to quit that right now! Please, please, right now!
Hey, you see me, Mama?
Okay.
Those kitties are so full of vitality. I think I'll have to start going to town.
Oh, not yet, preacher. You know we were going to this member of this family. One of our closest things.
Where do you think you're going?
I hope it's some help.
Why did Big Daddy shout liars?
Rick, has Big Daddy gone to bed?
Now, where is that old lady? I'll look for her.
Did you find a good
She's
book?
avoiding this talk.
Yeah, she says it's something.
Rick, we're going to tell Big Mama the truth about Big Daddy. She's going to need you.
This is going to be painful.
Painful things can't always be avoided.
I see Big Mama. Hey, Big Mama, come here.
But don't holler.
Too much smell of burnt fireworks makes me feel a little bit sick in my stomach. Where's Big Daddy?
That's what I want to know. Where's Big Daddy gone?
He must have turned in. I reckon he's gone to bed.
Well then, now we can talk.
Yes. What is this talk? What talk?
My family freed their slaves 10 years before the abolition. My great-great-grandfather gave his slaves their freedom 5 years before Queen State
Back up in
started.
the family tree.
What, May?
I think Big Daddy's just worn out. He loves his family. He loves to have them around him, but it's a strain on his nerves. He wasn't himself tonight. Big Daddy wasn't himself. I could tell it was all worked up.
I think he's remarkable.
Oh, just remarkable. Did you notice the food he ate at that table? Did you all notice the supper he put away? He ate like a hog.
I hope he doesn't regret it.
What? Why, that man ate a huge piece of cornbread with molasses on it. Helped himself twice to Hoppin' John.
Big Daddy loves Hoppin' John.
Everybody adores it. And candy yams, son, that man ate enough food at that table to stuff a field head.
Hope you'll have to pay for it later on.
What's that, Goober?
Gooper says he hopes Big Daddy doesn't suffer tonight.
Oh, shoot, Gooper says. Why should Big Daddy suffer for satisfying a normal appetite? There's nothing wrong with that man but nerves. He's sound as a dollar. And now he knows he is, and that's why he ate such a supper.
Right.
He had a big load off his mind, knowing he wasn't doomed to whatever he thought he was doomed to.
Bless his old sweet soul.
Yes, bless his heart. Where's Brick?
Outside.
Drinking.
I know he's drinking. Can't I see he's drinking without you continually telling me that boy's drinking?
Good for you, Big Mama.
Other people drink and have drunk and will drink. As long as they make that stuff and put it in bottles.
That's right. I've never trusted a man.
after the talk.
Never took a weepies over there.
I sure will, Big Mama.
I just didn't think you ought to take a chance with Big Daddy for this discussion.
I swore nothing's going to be said in Big Daddy's house that he can't hear if he wants to.
Well, Big Mama, there's something that we need.
A breeze outside.
I think this house is the coolest house in the Delta. Did you all know that Halter Banks would have put air conditioning units in the church and rectory
You
of Friars
really know
Pond and
something
Henry
about
Hall?
these
You better
railway
go to
stations
church out there,
and
right there. You must have
Hey,
that.
you want
That's
to-
my investments on drink. Last summer the coconut testicle faded into the pub.
Oh, Reverend, you must be preaching hell's fire last Sunday.
Whoa, I have a strange feeling. I have a peculiar feeling.
What feeling?
The brick said something he shouldn't have said to Big Daddy.
Now, what on earth could Rick have said to Big Daddy that it shouldn't say?
Well, Big Mama, that's something
Hold on a minute.
In my day, they had what they called the Keeley Kia for heavy drinkers.
Shoot.
I understand they just take some kind of tablets.
They call it anti-bus handles.
Rick don't need to take nothing. That boy's just broken up over Skipper's death. You know how poor Skipper died. They gave him a big dose of that sodium amytal stuff at his home. And then they called the ambulance and gave him another big dose of it at the hospital. And then having all the alcohol in his system for months and months just proved too much for his heart. Whew. I'm scared of these. I'm more scared of a needle than the knife. I like more people have been needled out of this world. And oh, here he is. Here's my precious baby.
I'm sorry. Anyone else?
I know, son, I wish you would.
I wish I didn't have to, Big Mama, but I'm still waiting for that clip that makes it all smooth out.
Oh, Rick, my mama.
Brick said
I just can't stay.
now they're all civil.
We can talk.
Brick, sit with Big Mama and hold her
You
hand.
do it, Maggie. I'm a restless cripple. I got to stay on my crutch.
Why y'all surrounding me like this? Why y'all staring at me and making signs at each other?
Yeah, you gotta calm yourself, Big Mama.
Calm yourself, sister woman. I couldn't calm myself with everyone staring at me as if big drops of blood had broken out on my face. What's this all about? And what?
Now, Doc Bob.
Doc Bob,
Big Mama wants to know the complete truth about the report we got from the Oxen Clinic.
on Big Daddy's condition.
Yes, under Daddy's condition, we got to face it.
Well,
Is there something I don't know?
yes, well.
I want to know. Now somebody must be lying. I want to
Now
know.
sit down, Big Mama, sit down. Brick, sit with Big Mama.
What is it? What is it?
I have never seen a more thorough examination than Big Daddy Pollitt was given in all my experience with the Oxford Clinic.
One of the best in the country.
Well, it's the best in the country, by
Of
none.
course, they were 99 and 9/10% sure before they even started.
Sure what? What?
Now,
The silvery moon.
Shut up, Rick!
Sorry.
But now, you see, Big Mama, they cut a piece off this growth, a specimen
Growth?
of the tissue. And
You told Big Daddy. You
Now,
told
wait.
Big Daddy there was a fibroid with it and a little bad condition of the colon.
Yes, that's what we told Big Daddy. But we had this bit of tissue run through the laboratory, and I'm sorry to say the test was positive on it. It's well malignant.
Cancer. Cancer. Why did they cut it out of there?
Too much, Big Mama. Too many organs affected.
yes, Big Mama, the liver's affected and so is the kidneys. It's gone way past what they call
A surgical race.
Yes, it's gone past the knob.
Twice 10 years, Mama.
Get away from me! Get away from me, man! I want Brickwood, my only son!
Did she say I'm your son?
Well, what does that make me?
So a responsible man with 5 precious children.
I want Brick to tell me!
Brick was always said he would better out. Mama, let me tell you.
No, leave me alone! You're not my blood!
Big Mama, I'm your son. Listen to me.
Goober's your son, he's your firstborn.
Gooper never liked Daddy!
Stop running.
I think I'd better slip away at this point. Now, and everybody, and God bless y'all.
Now, Big Mama, you're
We're going to keep Big Daddy as comfortable as we can.
In my opinion, Big Daddy's having some pain with one of Biddy acid.
That's what lots of them do. They think if they don't admit they're having the pain, they can sort of escape the fact of it.
Yes, they get sly about it. They get real sly about it.
Moving on.
Shut up, mate. Big Mom. I think Big Daddy ought to be started on morphine.
Nobody's gonna get Big Daddy morphine.
Now, Big Mama, when that pain strikes, it's gonna strike mother hard, and Big Daddy's gonna need to be able to bear it.
Nobody's gonna get him morphine.
Mommy, you know you don't want to see Big Daddy suffer.
I'm leaving this stuff here, so if there's a sudden attack, you all won't have to send out for it.
I don't have to happen.
Nobody's gonna
May
get
took the
Big
course of
Daddy
nursing during the war.
morphine.
Somehow, I don't think Big Daddy would want May to give him a hypo.
Hey, think you want you to do it?
Well,
Doc, let's go.
yes, I got to be going. Well, keep your chin up, Big Mama.
She's gonna keep both chins up, aren't you, Big Mom? Now stop that, Mommy. Well, Doc, we surely do appreciate all you've done. I mean, we are surely obligated to you for everything that you did over the oxygen. Well, I guess the doctor has a lot in his mind, but it wouldn't hurt him to act a little more human. Now be a brave girl, Mom.
It's not true. I know it's just not true.
Big Mama, those tests are infallible.
Why are you so determined to see your father dead?
I know what Big Mama means.
Do you?
Yes, I think I do.
Well, Maggie, for a newcomer in this family, you sure do show a lot of understanding.
Understanding is needed on this place.
Well, I guess you must have needed a lot of that in your family, Maggie, with your father's liquor problem. Now you got Brick and his.
Brick does not have a liquor problem at all. Brick is devoted to Big Daddy. This thing is a terrible strain on him.
Brick is Big Daddy's boy, but he drinks too much. And it worries me and Big Daddy. And Mom, you've got to cooperate with us. You gotta cooperate with Big Daddy and me and get Brick straightened out because it will break Big Daddy's heart if Brick don't pull himself together and take hold of things.
Take hold of what things?
The place.
Now, Big Mom, we've had shots.
Yes, we've all had shots.
But let's be realistic.
Big Daddy would never be foolish.
To put this place in irresponsible
Daddy ain't gonna leave the place in anybody's hands. Big Daddy's not gonna die, and I want you to get that in your head, darling.
Mommy, Big Mama, we're just as hopeful and optimistic as you are about Big Daddy's prospects. Why, we have faith. Why, we have faith in prayer. But nevertheless, there's certain matters that have to be discussed and dealt with, otherwise.
Eventualities have to be considered. And now is the time. May, will you get my briefcase out of my room, please?
Yes, we will.
Now, Big Mom, what you said just now is not all true, and you know it. I've always loved Big Daddy in my own quiet way. I never made a show of it, and I know that Big Daddy has always been fond of me in a quiet way too. He never made a show of it neither.
Here's your briefcase, Big Honey.
Thank you. Of course, my relationship with Big Daddy is different from Brick's.
Well, 8 years older than Brick, and I always had to carry a bigger load of responsibilities than Brick ever had to carry. The only thing Brick ever carried is football or highball.
May, will you let me talk, please?
Yes.
Now, the 28,000-acre plantation is a mighty big thing to run.
Mama
Is that-
single-handed.
Brick, you never had to run this place. What are you talking about? Is it Big Daddy was dead in his grave? You had to run it? Why, you just helped him out with a few business details and had your law practice at the same time in Memphis.
Mommy, let's be fair. Gooba has given himself body and soul to keeping this place up for the past 5 years since Big Daddy's health started failing. Gooba won't say it. Gooba never thought of it as a duty. He just did it. And what did Britt do? Kept living in his past glory at college, still a football player at 27.
Who are you talking about now, Brick? A football player? He isn't a football player, and you know it. He's a sports announcer on TV and one of the best known ones in the country.
I'm talking about what he was.
Well, I wish you would just stop talking about my husband.
I've got a right to discuss my brother with other members of my own family, which don't include you. Why don't you go out there and drink with Brick?
I have never seen such malice toward a brother.
How about his feet? Well, you can't stand to be in the same room with me.
This is a deliberate campaign of vilification for the most sordid and disgusting reason on earth, and I know what it is. It's avarice. Avarice!
I was screaming Margaret, child. Come in and sit next to Big Mama.
Mommy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, how beautiful, how touching this display of devotion. Do you know why she's childless, She's childless because that big, beautiful athlete husband of hers won't go to bed with her.
You just won't let me do this in a nice way, Bert. All right. I don't give a goddamn if Big Daddy likes me or don't like me, or did or never did, or will never. I am just appealing to a sense of common decency and fair play. I'll tell you the truth. I've resented Big Daddy's partiality to Brick ever since Brick was born. And the way I have been treated, like I was just barely good enough to spit on. And sometimes not even good enough for that. Big Daddy is dying of cancer. And it's spread all through him. And it's attacked all the vital organs, including the kidneys. And right now, he is sinking into uremia. And y'all know what uremia is. It's the poison of the whole system due to the failure of the body to eliminate its poisons.
Poisons, venomous thoughts and hearts and minds. That is poison.
I'm asking for a square deal. And I expect to get one. But if I don't get one, if there are any peculiar shenanigans going on around here behind my back, well, I'm not a corporation lawyer for nothing. I ought to protect my own interests.
Storm coming up.
Oh! A later rider.
Behold, the conquering hero comes.
The fabulous Rick Pollock. You remember him? Shh, who could forget?
Oh, it looks like he's an engine in a game.
Oh, yeah. I'm afraid you'll have to warm the bench at the Sugar Bowl this year. Oh, was it the Rose Bowl he made that famous run in?
It was the punch ball, Sonny.
Punch
The
bowl.
punch ball. The couple-ass punch ball.
Yeah, I'm getting the bowls mixed up.
I wish you would just stop venting your malice and envy on a sick boy.
Now you two hush. Oh, you hush, I mean it.
Storm a-coming! Storm!
Lacey, put the top of my Cadillac, will you? Now, Big Mom, you know it's necessary for me to go to Memphis in the morning to represent the Parker Statement lawsuit.
Yes.
That's why I'm forced to bring up
Something
something
that's
that,
too important to be put off.
if Rick was sober, he ought to be in office.
Rick is present. We are present.
Well, good. I will now give you this outline my partner Tom Bullen and me have drawn up. Sort of dummy trusteeship.
Oh, I'll just bet you'll be in charge and don't allow remittances, will you?
This we did as soon as we got the report from the Oxford Laboratories. We did this thing, we drew up this outline with the advice and assistance of the chairman of the board of the directors of the Southern Planters Bank and Trust Company, C.C. Bellows, a man who has estates for all the prominent families in West Tennessee and the Delta. Now, this is not final or anything like that. This is just a preliminary outline. It does provide a basis, a design, a possible feasible plan.
Oh, I'll just bet it's a plan.
Plan to take the biggest estate in the Delta from
Now
the
you
Air
listen to
Force.
All of you, you listen here. There's not gonna be any more catty talk in my house. And you put that away before I grab it right out of your hand and tear it up. I don't know what the hell's in it, and I don't want to know what the hell's in it. I'm talking to you in Big Daddy's language now. I'm his wife, not his widow. I'm still his wife, and I'm talking to you in his language.
Mama, what I have here is only something that was
I don't
written
care
down.
what you got there. You just put it back where it came from and don't let me see it again. Not even the outside of the envelope of it. Is that understood? Faces. There. I say, as Big Daddy always says when he's disgusted.
Yeah, all that crap.
That's right. I said crap too, like Big Daddy.
Coarse language doesn't seem called for in these.
Something in me is deeply outraged by hearing you
No
talk like this.
man's gonna take nothing till Big Daddy lets go of it. And maybe just possibly not even then. No, not even then.
Look it, hurry up and get the coach. Furniture covered on the paint to come out.
Lacey, put my car away!
And you can't!
No, you got him, man! Honey, where the keys to the car?
Down in your pocket.
Rick, come here, I need you, Rick. Tonight, Rick looks like he used to look when he was a little boy. Just like he did when he played wild games and used to come home when I hollered myself hoarse for him. All sweaty and pink-cheeked and sleepy with his red curls shining. Life goes by too fast. Nothing can outrun it. Death commences too early. Almost before you're half acquainted with life, you meet the other. Oh, you know, we just gotta love each other and stay together, all of us as close as we can. Especially now that such a black thing has come and moved into this place without invitation. Oh, Rick, son of Big Daddy does so love you. You know what would be his fondest dream come true? If before he passed on, if Big Daddy has to pass on, you give him a child of yours, a grandson, as much like his son is like Big Daddy.
I know that's Big Daddy's dream.
It's his dream.
Looks like the wind took some liberties with this place.
Yes, sir, Mr. Powers.
The Big Daddy's out in the gallery.
Can I come in?
Did the storm wake you up, Big Daddy?
Which storm you talking about? The one outside or the whole blew in here?
Excuse me.
What's all the noise about? Sounds like something important being discussed. What's the powwow about?
Nothing, Big Daddy.
Well, what's that pregnant looking envelope you're stuffing back in your briefcase, Cooper?
Sir, that's nothing. Nothing much anything at all, sir.
No, looks like a whole lot of nothing. Y'all know the story of the young married couple?
Excuse me. Yes, sir.
Hello, Brick.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Young married couple took Junior to the zoo one Sunday and inspected all God's creatures in their cages with satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
This afternoon was a warm afternoon in spring, and that old elephant, he had something else on his mind that was bigger than peanuts. You know this story, Brick?
No, sir, I don't know this one.
You see, in the cage adjoining, there was a young female elephant in heat. What's the matter? Priest is gone, ain't he? Anyhow, this female elephant in the cage next door was permeating the atmosphere about her with the powerful and exciting odor of female fertility. Ain't that a nice way to put it, Brick?
Yes, sir, nothing wrong with it.
This Brick says there's nothing wrong with it. Well, this old bull elephant, he still had a few fornications left in him, so he reared back his trunk, he got a whiff of that elephant lady next door, began to paw at the dirt in his cage and butt his head against a separating partition. First thing you know, there's a conspicuous change in his profile. Very conspicuous. You're not telling this story using decent language, Brick?
Yes, sir, too fucking decent.
Junior, he points at it, he says, "What's that?" And Mama says, "Oh, it's nothing." His Papa says, "She's spoiled." You didn't laugh at my story, Brick.
No, sir, I didn't laugh at that story.
What's the smell in this room? You notice it, Brick? You notice the powerful, obnoxious odor of mendacity in this room?
Yes, sir, I think I do.
Nothing more powerful, is it, Brick?
No, sir, there isn't. Nothing more obnoxious.
Brick agrees with me. The odor of mendacity is a powerful and obnoxious odor, and the storm hasn't blown it out of this room yet. You notice it, Goober?
What, sir?
What about you, Sister Woman? Do you notice the unpleasant odor of mendacity in his room?
Well, Big Daddy, I don't even know who that is.
You can smell it. Hell, smells like death. What's the matter with that fat woman over there loaded with diamonds? Hey, what's your name? What's the matter with you?
She had a slight dizzy spell, Big Daddy.
You better watch it, Big Mama. Stroke's a bad way to go.
Brick, look! Big Daddy has on your birthday present to him. He has on your cashmere robe. The softest material I have ever felt.
Yeah, this is my soft birthday, Maggie. Not my gold, my silver, but my soft birthday. Everything's got to be soft for Big Daddy on his soft birthday.
He's got on the Chinese slippers that I gave him, Brick. I haven't given you my big present yet, Big Daddy, but now I will. Now it's time for me to present it to you. I have an announcement to make.
What kind of announcement?
Sports announcement, baby?
Announcement of life beginning. A child is coming. Sired by Brick, and out of Maggie the cat, I have Brick's child in my body, and that is my birthday present to Big Daddy on this birthday.
Get up, girl. Get up off your knees, girl. This girl's got life in her body. That's no lie.
Jesus!
How old my boy in the morning?
Big Daddy, where you going?
Son, I'm going up on the roof. Up to the Belvedere on the roof to look over my kingdom before I get my kingdom up. 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the valley now.
Sweetheart, can I come with you? Sweetheart.
Brick, could you possibly spare me one small shot at it?
Why, help yourself, good boy.
I will.
Well, of course we know this is a lie, so
Be still.
I won't be still. I know she's made this up.
God damn it, I said!
Shut up.
Gracious, I didn't know that my little announcement was going to provoke such a storm.
That woman isn't pregnant!
Who said she was?
She did!
The doc didn't. Doc Barr didn't.
I haven't been to Doc Ball.
Oh. Then who'd you go to, Maggie?
One of the best gynecologists in the South.
I see. May we, have his name, please?
No, you may not, Mr. Prosecuting Attorney.
Oh, he doesn't have a name. He doesn't exist!
Oh, he exists all right, and so does my child, Brick's baby.
You can't conceive a child by a man that won't sleep with you. Unless you think you're the...
Turn that off!
We hear you in here. He won't go to bed with you. We hear you! So don't imagine that... Did you hear that?
Sounds like a paint stroke.
Belong leave these two lovebirds in their nest.
Liar!
Thank you for keeping still.
Hey, Maggie.
It was gallant of you to save my face.
Click. Show me the way to go.